Hey, welcome back to DP Addiction Adventures. This is Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming back. I am talking today about my discovery of Washi Tape. So in my previous videos, I've just kind of been taking you through my learning experience with diamond painting, how I watched other people's YouTube videos, got on Facebook, just kind of connected with the community. And so this is just my journey, and hopefully you'll come along with me. So I did this picture for a friend who loves butterflies. I sent her several pictures of butterflies, introduced her to that I love diamond painting, and this is my new craft I'm working on, and asked her her opinion on what the next picture should be. And so she sent me this picture out of the 4 or 5 I sent her. And like we talked about earlier, the bigger the better. And so I really struggled with this because I love detail. And this is the inventory sheet. So this is a 40 by 40, and it just looks gorgeous in the picture. I knew it wasn't going to be special resins or diamonds, but based on my tree that was in an earlier video, I thought this gold would really come through. And so, as you can see here, the key, the symbols, they were pretty clear and easy to read. They're all unique and different. And most of them were this Y, the 3865. And so I started on it, and I know it was a lot of white. I had to really push through. I worked on that checkerboard pattern that I'm sure many of you are acquainted with. But as I got to the butterflies, I realized the 40 by 40, even though the tree in the 30 by 30 turned out wonderful, this tree in the 40 by 40, which was a step up, I think should have been a 50 by 50. The butterflies did not come out in great detail. If you step really far away, this is probably 3 feet from the photo. It looks a little bit better, but for me, I'm a perfectionist, and I really struggled with this one, and that's why I haven't given it to the person yet, because I'm still going back and forth. If I frame this, would she actually take this, or should I maybe frame that other butterfly that you saw earlier and give her that one? There are a couple of other butterflies that I'm thinking about maybe getting one of them and doing. So like everyone saw, this was the inventory sheet. I went down through. The seller did a great job. I got all of my pieces. I can't remember what seller this was. If you guys are interested, I can put a link to it. But they didn't put their name anywhere. Even on the canvas, you can see through the tape, there's no name of their company. So I would have to look that up if you're interested. But the reason I'm talking about this is not just because the bigger details, the better, is I actually learned how much better using this tape is to not have to worry about getting fuzz in my painting. I didn't use it on this side because they did such an excellent job. There's really, there's a little bit, but there's really no glue on the edge there. These other sides did. I do have, the normal Washi tape, which you'll start to see in some future videos. But at the time that I did this, I had this tape. They were having a clearance, and it was like 25 cents for each one of these tapes, and I have a couple. Some are blue, green, or pink. And so I thought I would use this, to make gifts pretty or things like that, but I ended up not. So it's great for using this. So I just really discovered that this tape is so much easier to use. It peels off really well, doesn't damage your painting, but it allows you to work the surface without fear of getting those fuzz balls or hair in the side. So yes, you were probably thinking, why aren't you using tape earlier? But this is all about my diamond painting journey and what I've learned to make things easier as I move forward. So yeah, here is my butterfly tree painting. My first huge endeavor on one color. I really had to push through. Did I want to finish this? Did I like it? It's still up in the air, but I did finish it. I pushed through it, and that's that. So there are two other paintings real quick that I did. I did for my mother-in-law. She loves lighthouses and sailboats, and so I did this 30 by 40, but as you can see, I was missing two bags. And then I did this one, and these two my husband picked out. It's his mother, so I gave him a lot of options. He picked them out, and this also was a 30 by 40, and they turned out amazing. So during this whole diamond painting, I was having these three at the same time I was doing, and the reason I don't have the lighthouse or the sailboat is I gave it to her for Mother's Day. I had them matted and framed, and I gave them to her, but these three kind of started my journey on tape around the edges. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, for being on this journey with me. I'd love to hear your journey. What were some things that you discovered along the way? What are some barriers that you just had to push through, and once you did, you were just so excited and happy, and you want to share with the diamond community? So I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Be blessed.